Hey, Mike here. Good morning. Today we're out here at Cumberland Island. My favorite anchorage is nice summertime winter day at January 21st. So it's gonna be about 75 degrees today. So we're dressed accordingly. We're gonna go and do a little exploring. One of the things that you can do when you're cruising is you get to see things that most folks don't get an opportunity to see. This island here is accessible only by boat. So there's no bridges to it, so you don't see anything unless you take a boat to get over here. So we're going to show you some things today that perhaps we'll see some nice wildlife and sights that you normally wouldn't see. So come and let's go.
All right, everyone. Well, we are heading to Cumberland Island in the dinghy. Here's our beautiful Patricia Ann at anchor. More later. There's Captain Mike running the dinghy. Miss Pat, get us to shore. A little chilly out here, but it'll be all right.
All right, today we're over here on Cumberland Island. We're up here at the Dungeness dock right now, and we're going to just walk around and look at the wildlife and check things out. This is a great place to come visit. A couple of things we'll show you. That building right there was the Carnegie's ship's captain's quarters back in the 1800s. This right here was the ice house. Yeah, they actually made their own ice back in the late 1800s, so that's now a museum.
We're getting ready to do our tour of the Cumberland Island. We're hoping to see some deer, whether they be white or brown, some turkeys, and some wild horses, and who knows what else. Come on.
Here's one of the wild horses that are on the island. There are about 125 of these on the island, and nobody takes care of them. They're just wild. Nobody really knows how they got here, but the best guess is that they probably were brought over by the Spanish a couple hundred years ago, and some got loose. And well, back in the 1800s, these folks on this island here, the Carnegies, had the entire island to themselves, and obviously just couldn't run down to the local grocery store for a gallon of milk anytime you needed it. So they were self-sufficient and basically raised and grew everything they needed right on this island here. What you're looking at there is a root cellar. That's where they stored all their potatoes and that sort of thing. Down there you can see is the greenhouse they had, where they could raise crops in the winter and grow seedlings for spring planting. All this area right here we're looking at was garden. This is filled in a little bit over the years, but it's estimated to be about 5 acres, and that's where they did all their planting. And we're looking now at the back side of the Carnegie Mansion. It burned in 1959. It was set on fire by an arsonist, they say. There are a couple of deer down there. And there you have 3 turkeys sitting on the fence there. Obviously not very scared of humans, are they?
Here we have a few olive trees. Way back in the day, they used to grow their own olives for olive oil and for eating.
They don't produce anymore though, but they're still alive here in southeast Georgia. Who would have thunk? Live oak trees are native to this part of the United States. And you can see these 3 trees right here are enormous. They are estimated to be somewhere in the 600 to 700 year old range. Impressive. Here's just a shot of some of this beautiful coastal marshes we have down here. Just beyond those dunes over there is the beach. We'll walk you over there a little bit. Well, we walked across the dunes and we're over on the beach, and you can see, as far as the eye can see, there's There's nothing down there. It's desolate. Basically, we've got the beach to ourselves. No visit to Cumberland will be complete without a visit to the grave of Light Horse Harry Lee. He died here in 1848. He was friends with General Nathaniel Greene, who was also a Revolutionary War hero. And Nathaniel Greene and his family had a home here on Cumberland at the time. Light Horse Harry had some type of illness, and he came to Cumberland thinking that the climate here would help him be cured. Unfortunately, it was not. But as we all know, Light Horse Harry Lee's son, Robert E. Lee, was the commanding general of the Confederate Army in the war between the states. Well, there's something that we see around here frequently. That's a Trident submarine inbound. The two ships on either side are basically our security to flank the submarine, so nobody could get a clear shot at it. Doesn't work real well, actually, but hey, that's the government for you. Well, there you go. Tax dollars at work. Inbound fast attack sub. Pardon my jumping around with the video, but I got it zoomed way out. Interesting, this is the third sub we've seen come and go in the last 2 days here. We're anchored in a boat just off of Kings Bay submarine base in southeast Georgia. A fast attack went out yesterday and came back. This one here is coming back in. A Trident came in this morning. I don't know. I don't know. Well, that wraps up our tour of the island this morning, and we're going to make our way back out to the Patricia Ann and get us a little lunch here momentarily. So glad you could join us today, and we'll do it again sometime. See ya.